Carlos, welcome. We see that you have you smoking a cigarette on your T-shirt. One of the things that are talked about a lot is how expensive cigarettes are in Australia. Are you feeling the pain?
I bring some cigarettes from Brazil also, but it's done, so I need to buy some cigarettes here in Australia.
Are you allowed to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just checking. Now, obviously, the festivities and Perth getting around you, you are the main event. Have you felt sort of love or hate from the Australian public?
A lot of people say stopping me on the street and things like that, on the gym also. They take picture with me, and I surprised it because they saying like, I hope you win. You know, I don't know if they just looking like they try and look like a nice, you know, but I'm surprised. And I don't think too much about that, you know, like when the octagon doors close, it's gonna be just me and Jack, but let's see.
Has anyone come up to you and said they hope you lose?
No, not yet.
Now, you talk about Jack Della. What's your thoughts on his career so far and his style?
His style is really good, you know, he's a striker, really good striker, a dangerous guy, really good boxer. He's a former champ, I respect to him, but I think now is my time, you know. He know already how is to hold the belt, and he lost, and now it's gonna be my time.
They talk about Jack Della's boxing. Do you think he has better boxing than you?
I don't know. I'm really good on boxing also, but also fighting MMA, you know, not boxing. He's a striker. I'm a striker, but I think I'm better striker because I can use my box, I can kick, I can move, I can use my elbows, my knees. So,
if you could ensure that you get a boring decision victory, or you go out all guns blazing with Jack, what would you prefer?
Say again, like a boring decision or what?
Yeah, boring decision or you know, highlight back and forth, amazing fight of the night, but unfortunately you don't get the dub. What do you prefer?
Get a boring decision against him, of course.
And with a victory, where do you think this puts you in line?
Of course, the next for the title shot. Yeah, Islam. I think Islam and Ian gonna fight in August, and I'm gonna get the winner.
And what was your thoughts on Jack Della's performance against Islam, and what did you take away?
Islam is the GOAT right now, you know. He's a true weight division champ. Really good wrestling, so it's hard to fight him. You know, I didn't watch too much that fight. I was there, but I didn't watch too much. But it is what it is. Islam is really good.
Are you a guy that watches much tape and how other guys have fought against other guys, or do you just go out and try and fight your fight?
No, I watch already some fights, but most of the fights, it's work of my coach. You know, they just make the strategy and give to me and what I need to do on the fight and things like that.
And final one, prediction for the fight. How does it go?
I will knock him out.
What round?
Surprise.
Carlos, just down here. Being the main event, everything is obviously built around yourself and Jack. You guys have been seeing each other throughout fight week, couple of face-offs. How is kind of the energy? What, are you getting anything off him? What is the vibe?
Not yet. You know, like yesterday on the face-off was not like official face-off, no after wins. So nothing to feel, nothing to do, you know. I'm not like a kind of guy like when I face off, I feel something from my opponent and things like that, because I fought already where the guys look really intense on face off, but during the fight they look like scary guys, you know, like easy to fight. And also I fought guys who don't look on my eyes, but during the fight they come to kill me, you know.
At one of the face-offs, you had some family there, your daughter's from Australia. I know you mentioned that you're not necessarily feeling vibes or anything, but you can still have like the family around on a fight week. You don't need to like separate yourself.
No, it's okay. I think everybody who is with me, I think we are on 25 peoples, and everybody know their place, you know, like the time to talk, the time not talk, the right time to do all the things.
I know you predicted a finish here. Jack, throughout the week, and members of Jack's camp have talked about there's a very real possibility this is like a 5-round war. If that's something you're considering, how do you kind of get yourself ready for something like that? 25 minutes of a very hard fight.
Yeah, like always, I train a lot. Sometimes I train 2-3 times per day. Train a lot, make the right strategy, and yeah, that's it. I think no secrets. I have no secrets. Just train, and let's go.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Carlos, hey mate, Aaron here from Throwing Shade Pod. Obviously, in regards to your training with the Fighting Nerds, there's so much talent going through there. Who's the leader and who's the big dog that everyone follows?
Who is what?
Who's the alpha male of the Fighting Nerds? The leader of the pack.
The Fighting Nerds? Oh, I think it's Pablo, our head coach, Yeah.
Nice. And obviously the welterweight division, it's one of the deepest divisions going on at the moment. Can you see yourself getting a title shot soon? Yeah.
I think after 2 former champs in a row, I think nobody did it, so I'm going to be the next.
Yeah, nice. And obviously Jack, he's a massive man, big size. What are you going to do to counter his size when he's coming at you?
Hurt him and knock him out.
Love it. And then obviously you're spinning back fist against Jeff Neal into the walk-off KO on Leon Edwards. Obviously some kind of finish. What are we in store for? Have you got something crazy for us, a spinning back fist or a big kick?
Let's see. Let's see on 2nd May.
Awesome. Thanks, mate.
Welcome.
Carlos, at the Welcome to Country yesterday, your little girl took it upon herself to introduce herself to Jack. What was your reaction to that?
It was funny, She did it the last time when I fought Li Jingliang here. We meet him on the elevator, and he tried to talk with her, and I say like he's the bad guy, and she didn't talk with him,
Well, she gave a pretty good face-off straight after you said that this time. So did she give you any pointers for the face-off of the weigh-in?
Yeah. She's really funny.
You've had experience fighting in Perth, so does that give you a little bit of a sense of familiarism that you've been here and done that before?
Say again?
You fought before in Perth, so this time is a little bit different though. Last time you fought in Perth was in the middle of the morning. This time back in Perth, you'll be fighting, obviously the main event late at night.
Yeah, but I think it's okay for me. The first time when I fought here, I tried to stay on the Brazilian time. I train at 10 a.m. because I would fight at 10 p.m. and then sleeping during the day, wake up at night, and then stay awake all night, and then train at morning, and then sleep again. But now I come earlier, 2 weeks before the fight, so I think it's going to be okay.
And since that you're back in Perth, everything familiar to you? Does it like being back at home again?
Say again?
Is it like being back at home, seeing that you're back in Perth and that you're familiar with surroundings?
Oh yeah, for sure. Australia is like my second home, I feel in my second home here. It's always nice to come here, spend time with my daughter and my family, and also I bring my family, all my coaches, some training partners, so I feel in home.
Yeah, I noticed yesterday the Welcome to Country, you got a massive support team here. Is it bigger than last time?
Yeah, for sure. The last time I come with 2 coaches and my daughter, and now we are like 25, 30 people.
Thanks for the assist.
Carlos, just back here. I'm curious to know, often when a fighter comes off a loss, they're more dangerous. What are you expecting from Jack going into this fight?
I expecting his best version. He just lost the title, and I'm sure he trying to back to the run to the title. So I think he's gonna come really angry, hungry, 100% to get the win and back to the run.
And what did you learn from his fight against Islam that you think you might be able to use as well?
I don't think I learned something with the fight against Islam because we are different style. He's grappler, I'm a striker. I didn't watch too much that fight, I was there live, but I didn't watch that fight.
It seems like both of you like to strike. Do you think it's going to be an explosive fight?
I think so.
And he doesn't trash talk much. What's it like going up against a fighter who doesn't trash talk, is generally quite respectful?
Of course we can do a trash talk and things like that, but I have no reason, to talk about him. He's a nice guy. He's a former champ. He don't talk bad things about me. So I have no reason to talk about him, At the end of the day, it's two guys trying to make money, take care about our families.
Awesome. Thanks for that.
You're welcome.
Quick one, Carlos. I'd love to know, obviously, we love having you in Australia. What's something you absolutely love about Australia, and what's something you don't really love about Australia?
You mean like what I like in Australia and what I don't like?
Yeah.
I like everything here in Australia. The weather, the peoples, my daughter living here, and I don't like it. The price of cigarettes is so expensive.
Yeah, they're outrageous. Thanks, mate.
You're welcome.